It's October 18th. Jake and I are back out in the stand. I've got the bow in my hand again today, and Jake's got the camera. They just chopped the corn in the field to the north, and they did 2 rows in the field to the south. So we're really hoping that the deer will just funnel right in here tonight. And the guy who's combining this field said that he saw 3 pretty big bucks out here. So I'm eagerly optimistic, incredibly hopeful. We got a pretty empty freezer, so tonight, if it's brown, it's down. We're looking for a big doe or a nice buck. It's pretty windy, but still pretty warm, so it should be a really good night. Stay tuned.
Well, guys, it is. What do you think the day would be?
I think it's 16th.
I'm gonna call it I think it's the 18th. Alright, it is October 18th. Me and my dad came out to a little permission piece that we have, and he set a stand here yesterday. I was gonna get above him in the saddle. And we got out here and the stand was stolen. So we got a little ground blind going. We've been seeing some pretty solid bucks walking this little edge. It's a field leading down to a little wooden draw, a little bedding ridge, and then across the street here is there's an old golf course that is no longer up and running. So there's a lot of good, I think, ag, and I think there might be still some corn standing to the east of us here. So we're in the stand for the first time with my dad, or I guess on the ground. So we're gonna sit tight and hopefully something comes by. It's a big buck. I think it's a big buck. It's a big buck. Oh, it's 2 big bucks. The one that I'm looking at is not moving.
Right? It sounded good.
Sounded good.
God, this one, this little tiny window that they had to walk in, but I couldn't. I knew he was not broadside, but he was bad.
We had 3 minutes of legal light left.
Dude, those are big bugs.
Those are big bugs.
Dude, it sounded like I whacked him. Right?
Sound like whacked. I was filming you, so I didn't see him. Those were big deer.
Dude,
That one was they're big deer.
I have no idea. One was in front. By the time I waddled my ass over here, that one was just coming out like this when he already went straight. So I got it pinpointed. They ran straight into the field. So from this right here, I know.
I know it looks dark, but sunset was 6:53. We had to 7:23 to shoot. It is 7:18 when we shot, 17:09. So it was legal. Everything was legal. I couldn't get the film because there was too much brush and stuff in the way, but we'll keep you guys tuned. Well, guys, I'm just getting back to the house here. Ended up dropping my dad off at his place, and then just getting home. We went and looked at the arrow and found the impact, found some blood, but there's also some guts and some stuff on, not so good looking stuff on the ground right there. So we ended up just backing out, playing it safe, and he'll go in there tomorrow. I unfortunately have a wedding to go to, so I will not be able to help him. It kills me to do that, but it was an awesome hunt with the dad. Anytime you get to go out with my dad and just enjoy it, even though it started out rough with having the stand stolen and all that stuff that you'd never expect on private property. We ended up just tucking in behind some dead brush and 2 little dirt piles, and we made the best of it. Ended up having a great night, seeing 1 buck and 2 other deer, and then those 2 bucks that you guys seen come all the way in. One's a big 6-point, one's a big 7-point. We've had them on cameras a couple times, and they ended up walking to a scrape that's 20 yards in front of where that stand was going to be. It would have been a chip shot for us. Instead, we fought camera light, and we just filmed without anything down, and you guys got freehand filming and excitement out of me. I was jacked up, I think more than my dad was. I didn't end up get the shot on film. We ended up just fighting the light and the brush, and it was focusing wrong, and I was too jacked up to figure it out, so I just filmed him and his reaction, which was amazing. It was a great hunt. I'm 99% sure that deer is dead. Ended up being quarter away, 45 yards. My dad with that raven right followed the opposite leg, right behind the ribs. Deer was quarter away. I'm assuming that it entered right behind the ribs, went in, hit opposite shoulder, because we couldn't find the bolt, and that raven, it blows through deer. So if it was a full-on gut shot, we would have found the bolt. Didn't find it. We backed out. He's going to go there in the morning with the dog. I'm sure he's going to find it in 200 yards or less, and hopefully we got some pictures coming up for you guys. Till next time.
It's early, getting after it. When we kill something, it's freezing out, low 30s. Gonna be a beautiful day. Got a big old cold front coming in. Jake's grabbing some famous Wesco bagels. Hopefully it treats us right and lets us stay in the tree, but I got my doubts. Coffee's already in me. Jake is known for, within the first hour of getting up in the stand, having to crawl back down and take care of business, so
Lori had some jokes for me. Well, when I walked out with 2 bagels and some wipes, she knew what was up. So, at least we're prepared now, because I know exactly what this in our coffee is gonna mean. But she knew exactly what was up, had a little joke to tell me of, oh, going hunting I see. I said, yep. And then we just both laughed and she knew, so. Anyways, if I sound like I'm super stuffed up and sick, I do have the vid, and thankfully Giuseppe's not afraid of it, so he's gonna come with me and film. I got a little stir crazy in the house the last couple days, so we're gonna go head out into the stand. It's a nice super cold morning. This is actually the first morning I'm gonna be sitting this year. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. We've had a lot of does moving in the morning, and this is about the last stretch I'm gonna shoot a doe at. So we're gonna get to the property. We'll see you guys in the stand. Wish us luck. Let's do it.
Over, under, you took a shit today?
Over, under, 90%, I'd probably say. Out in the woods.
1,000.
Yours 1,000.
Alright.
I'm not above it either, so.
Well, it is October 26th. We are in the stand now. G and I got all set up about 15-20 minutes before daylight, and that was a little bit later than we were hoping, but for good reason. Just like we suspected, the over hit, and both of us had to rid ourselves of some bowel movement at the base of the tree when we got out here. So we're feeling a bit lighter up in the tree this morning, which feels good. Only bad part is the wipes I bought, I forgot in the truck. So we had to resort to some leaves, but it is a beautiful, quiet morning today. This is my first morning sit of the year. It's actually only the second or third time I've been out on this property yet this year. I just haven't had a lot of shooters daylight, but we've had 3 young bucks work through already. It's still super early. We're gonna sit for a few more hours and see what we see, but it's a beautiful morning, pretty calm. And I'm excited. So, feels good to have Giuseppe behind the camera too. We've killed some things together, so hopefully he's my good luck charm for today. We'll keep you guys tuned for the whole thing and hopefully have some action for you. Once these deer worked off, the movement shut down, ending our morning hunt. The following weekend, Dylan and I decided it was a good time to get aggressive in an area full of buck sign. We set up on the downwind edge of a doe bedding area, and although our set looked great, we had very little movement that afternoon. Aside from a distant buck and a really good thermos of coffee, the following morning was also uneventful. In our upcoming episodes, the action picks up in a big way. We encountered some of the wildest rut action I've ever seen and put a couple target bucks on the ground. Trust me, you will not want to miss it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.